Sorry, make a face.
How's the angle on this one, Pickle?
Pretty good. Yeah, I'm probably still gonna look fat.
You can't see your legs. You don't know that.
Can't see our legs.
Yeah, you can't see the legs.
None of our legs.
None of your legs.
Thank you.
Pickle, you're jacked as hell, Pickle.
You should have seen the last episode. I don't know if you saw the last episode, but I looked like I was nothing but pudge.
No, it's not.
Here, I'll hold it. In the middle.
What?
Yeah.
He looked like sludge?
No, I was looking like I was watching Felix Arian instead.
That's our producer,
Oh.
Jamie, in the background.
Knowledgeable.
Yeah.
Genius.
Jamie, look up your real name.
No, but for this episode of Getting Fickle with Pickle.
Oh, hey.
Oh, my God.
You're just in time.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Dude, second cameo. That's technically the third cameo. We had to cut out the first one.
Yeah, the first one was too crazy for TV.
Yeah. But that just tells you how awesome he is.
Yeah.
He
The
just
guy's a
stops
loose
by.
cannon, loves Rob Zombie.
Makes pizzas like a mother. Been making pizzas since he was little.
Cameo every podcast we have.
Yeah. He's like the Stan Lee of working.
Yeah.
But he's dressed the same way every time. I do like how Stan Lee had a different costume each time.
Just different old men.
Yeah, the one time he's a bus driver. One time he was at a strip club. Remember that? One time he was on Epstein's Island. You guys remember
He was
that?
a librarian in the
On
one
Epstein's
Spider-Man
Island.
movie.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
No, maybe. He's like, Jeff, your comics are in the wrong order. I mean, dude.
Who do you think would be like the craziest person in the Marvel universe to see on Epstein's Island?
Bruce Banner, not the Hulk.
Oh man, really?
I feel like he
It
would
is.
though. Because
The
like,
Hulk
if Stephen Hawking was there, Bruce Banner would be there too.
You think the Hulk would be too embarrassed to come out? He'd be like, "This is not right."
All this child, all these negative children make me angry.
Hulk do bad things, but you just bad people.
Jeffrey Epstein puts Bruce Banner in one of the rooms. He goes, "Wait a second, you're a minor? That makes me. I'm hulking out."
I'm hawking it.
But then they edit the video to look like he's hulking on top of a kid. They're like, "We have you.
Oh,
We're
dude.
blackmailing you now, and you have to vote this way."
Oh yeah, no, and then he has to become like a senator and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were talking about the.
Hulk
We were
denies
talking
Hulk.
about bots downstairs. The the Instagram porn bots.
They're plentiful. They're all over, and they're hounding us like never before. They're like hungry piranha.
I think they hunt down any guy that's living like Taxi Driver.
Pickle.
Any guy. That's,
Pickle, I noticed something. Every time I get followed by one of those bots, I click on their page just to make sure. Like I'm like, that's a bot. And then I click on the page just to make sure. And it says being followed by Anthony Pickle.
Oh yeah, you don't friend them, but you follow them. Of course.
And I'm like, you're the reason why I'm getting these friend requests from these bots. Because they go through your friends.
Just give it a follow and pass it along like herpes.
No,
Everyone has it, you know. I think bots are like the herpes
I
of the
don't like
internet.
that. I don't like that one, Pickle.
Bots are like the herpes of the internet.
That's true. They'll trick you, dude. It's usually just some guy in Thailand. You know?
You said, yeah, somebody you knew was
Yeah,
phone
dude.
sexing.
Yeah, he thought he was actually phone sexing somebody. Like, it was crazy, bro. And he was fully like into it. He was talking on Xbox last night. He was trying to play Marvel Rivals. And he's like looking at the gun. And I'm like, whoa, yeah, no, whoa.
Oh, because he was dealing with the aftermath? That's
So
what.
yeah, they said they were going to send it to his mom.
Oh my goodness.
You know? Like, can you imagine that? Like, Mom,
That's crazy. I remember
I got
like
tricked by a robot.
I'm so old that I would call these like hotlines that they used to have just to listen to the beginning intro. Like, hey baby, call or put your credit card now for 3 minutes of the best stuff you ever heard. And in the background you would hear girls going like, ah.
And you were whacking into that?
No, that would just be like a pregame.
Oh, you were just gooning.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was just part of the goon session.
Pickling it.
Part of the thrill, you know. We're all thrill seekers in our own ways, aren't we?
Dude, hell yeah, do whatever you gotta do, man. My dad one time told me that he used to look around for feminine trees.
Big bottoms or big
I
tops?
don't even know what would a feminine tree even be.
Like I think those growths they get on the sides of them. I think it's just like two growths next to each other. It just looks like a nice ass.
The knots.
Yeah,
Right?
the knots. It's a knot. Yeah.
But it sounds like nuts, doesn't it? So you're jerking off the tree nuts.
A curvaceous piece of driftwood just rolled past. Give me a second, guys.
That woods gave me such big wood.
That's all. You know what? I grew up. I grew up in the wilderness, Dom. So
Yeah?
What's that mean?
You over in the wilderness?
I don't fucking
You look like you would get poison ivy and die. That's what you look like.
Well, I didn't.
You made it through.
I did it.
Yeah. Doesn't
It
he
was a
kind of
battle,
look
though,
like
wasn't
I would go on fucking hikes all the time, man.
he was like genetically made by like Dan
And then I
Schneider.
found video games and internet porn,
Dude, if they never
and I
found out
stopped
about,
going outside.
if they never found out about Dan Schneider, you would be on the Drake and Josh remake right now. Looking like that.
It's true.
And then I found weed, and I just kind of focused all my attention on weed. Then
you didn't go back to hiking?
What?
When I started smoking, I went back to hiking.
Oh yeah, I still
Yeah.
go back to hiking though, but like not as often because I have arthritis now.
Damn, what?
Yeah,
In your
so-
legs?
Oh, dude, rheumatoid arthritis everywhere. Sucks.
What?
Yeah.
How'd you get that? Living next to
Genetic.
3 Mile Island?
No. Fuck.
Is
No.
that,
It's just something you get genetically.
yeah.
Yeah, I know. My sister and I have it. Sucks.
That's
Thanks a
crazy.
lot, mom and dad.
Yeah. I got the Driscoll curse of tight hips.
Hmm.
Yeah. Everyone in my family's had tight hips. It's terrible. No matter how many stretches I do.
You know what's crazy though? You guys, your body types are admired by the fairer sex. Mine, however, is not. But my hips are great, and I ain't got shit wrong with my joints. So, like, I think we got it backwards in society nowadays.
Look, you're gonna live longer, so
Much longer.
yeah.
I'm a little tank.
yeah.
I'm gonna start breaking down at like 65.
I'm already breaking down.
Can you tell? I've been in car accidents. I've been smoking for 20 years, and I'm 45. I look younger than all three of us.
I'm fucking 45. dickhead.
Dude, I'm 24 and I look 36.
That's what I'm saying. I look younger than
I look
everybody
like I
else.
stop aging.
I got guessed for 30 the other day. Somebody asked me if I was 30.
You still
no.
gotta glow your skin still.
That's
A
cool.
little bit. No, I'm getting these wrinkles. No.
The laugh lines.
Yeah, the laugh lines, dude, they're kicking in.
I got-
This damn comedy shit.
I got
You know,
like
you can look-
Scarface.
It's making me age.
You know what you look like? You know, it'd be a really good Halloween costume for you.
Fuck.
Hear me out. If you shaved your head, you could be Anton Ego from Ratatouille.
What do you think of that, Jamie?
Who's Anton Ego?
The bad guy in Ratatouille, the food critic.
The little one?
No, the big food critic guy.
I'm not familiar with him. I know the little boss in the back.
No, that's you.
I'm the chef, yeah.
Yeah, you're a little chef running around trying to make Trader Joe's meal.
Yeah, but
Oh, because of the
I
big
think you would
nose.
be a good Anton Ego.
No.
You could be you're a ginger. The guy in the movie, you could have like a chef's hat on. You could
Wait.
be,
She's Remy LeBeau?
you could be body swap.
Remy
A
Sorry.
body
Sorry.
swap linguini?
Yeah.
Oh, no. No, if I would be linguini, dude.
Oh yeah.
He has a big nose, too. And
No linguine would work. Anton Ego, that would be amazing. I'll do the makeup man.
No, you look good.
You would look great.
Yeah. Don't drink any water for 2 weeks. Only have your sustenance from IVs, so you look just like him, dude. I was trying to bring
vitamins.
we did
I
the
was trying
confessional
to-
show.
yeah,
That was cool.
yeah. The confessional show was good. Oh, did I tell you about something that happened, by the way? I think you were too hammered, but this thing happened to me at karaoke over at the hotel. I'm waiting to take a piss, right? And I'm just chilling out, wobbling around because I'm hammered. The door in front of me opens up, and it's a cop. Like a cop just walks right in. He just opens the door and like gets in the frame, right? And he looks at me and he goes, "Oh, hey, Dom," and he walks off.
I wanted to spoke with you guys, man. Unfortunately,
Oh,
it's really bad bronchitis, man. In the middle of the week, so
Oh my God!
no, don't sweat it, man. Yeah.
Thanks for looking out for us.
Give it to you guys. You'll end up with one of these.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is that? Good? Is that meth? Or what is it?
I don't know, something they gave me to help me breathe.
Steroid.
Yeah, it's got steroid.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah, dude!
I'll take a hit. I don't know.
Shut the fuck up.
I was downstairs trying to get good pickup lines for Pickle, And I'll start it off. I heard a really funny one the other day. I want Pickle. Next time you see a wonderful lady, walk up to her and say, "Hey, my buddy over there was looking for a glass of milk, so I went over here to your shirt. How's it going? My name's Pickle." What do you think? Is that a good one?
I didn't think it was good earlier, and I don't think I really changed my mind until now.
Oh.
I'm trying to think of one now off the top of my head. You know, it's corny like that, and when it comes to mind, it's like, here's a towel. I know I have that effect, right?
Here's one. Pickle would be like, here's one ready. You walk up, say, "Hey, I'm Anthony Pickle. I got 2 thumbs, and you got 3 holes. Which ones are you picking?" Maybe a good one.
Are these premeditated?
Shake your hand.
These are great. I'm loving it.
No, these are things I've actually heard people say to people at the strip club. But
My God,
I've not got any.
it's so bad.
oh, dude,
I wish I could hear these, just so like I could.
it's so
filter it
funny.
Down. All right, where'd they go wrong?
Where did they go wrong? Where did they go wrong?
Yeah, or like you could just use that as a good example of what not to do. Just break it down. Do the whole opposite.
I don't understand.
Dude,
pickup lines.
the this one I heard the other day was, "Damn, you see that girl over there? Them knockers be knocking."
That's not even clever.
But like, imagine that drunk guy saying that in full confidence at 1 a.m.
Oh man.
It's so funny. I laughed.
Yeah, you think he thought about it?
I think he was just sitting there with his boys. It's like,
He was
wow,
wow, like 30
them
minutes.
knockers.
He was like, I'm gonna wait for the perfect moment to deliver this line. 1 a.m. It's exactly when I thought about talking to her. Let's go. Let's go. And then he delivers the line. He's like, she totally loved it. God
Oh,
damn, I'm
man.
awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you think, Ryan? What's a good pickup line for the ladies?
No. I was looking at Jamie. I didn't even use one. Yeah, I didn't have to. I just use my
You've
looks.
never used a pickup line.
Use
in
my
your life.
sexy ass
Not once in
face.
your whole life.
No, never have. Never have walked. I've never approached a woman and asked
Alright.
her for a number either.
We're in similar circumstances.
I've
mean, as far as
just
that
never.
concerned,
I've never approached
probably
a
just wait for
stranger.
this.
I've never I've only ever been approached. And that's how I. That's how I. Oh fuck! That's kind of. That's embarrassing, dude. That's fucking embarrassing. Think about it. Like I've never walked up to a woman and be like, "Hey, you're hot."
This is why the MD Foodie boys are killing us right now.
You can't.
Because you can't
don't
come up
do
with a
that,
pickup
though.
line.
No, I really
Come on,
can't.
damn it.
I really have no.
You ever went up to a girl and said,
Changing topics.
Dude, no, I'm not
Have you
changing the
ever
topic. I'm
walked
going
up
to think
you
of
ever walked
this.
up to a chick and be like, "Hey, my name's Ryan Waddington. I'd like to know you."
Oh
Oh my
yeah.
god, that sounds so good. Sorry, that was
Isn't that like that?
That's so
Well,
good.
yeah. Is that a pickup line though? That's just talking to someone.
It's a nice. It's a nice.
That
No,
counts.
It's a good
That counts.
because it sounds like you're talking to someone.
He's the only one of us to get.
Oh, I
one
do that
give
at
a
work. I
cosign.
used to do that at work like all the time, and I'd like invite people out to comedy and shit when I wanted to like.
Jamie, look it up. Best pickup line rated by women.
Let's see.
For me,
Your tits,
really, it was
my
just
face.
yeah. No, for me, it was really like, hey, you know, you got anything going on this weekend? You should come out to this comedy show and shit. And
And
it's really just being human with someone, you know. I don't
That
know,
fails
dude.
almost every time.
I like.
Does it?
I like waiting until they're
For me, maybe not for you.
For me, it hasn't.
You son of a bitch. Give me this. Some people are blessed, like Ryan. Fucking spill my Waddington. God damn it.
Here's a good one. Here's a good one. If they had facial piercings or anything, or like anything that they're wearing and it's uneven.
Oh, yeah. You complimenting their shit. Like that's not a
Yeah.
pickup line, but complimenting someone. Yeah, complimenting something
Yeah.
cool.
I like
Yeah.
that. I used to like to point out their facial scars.
Oh,
What?
You're like, oh, what happened there?
You talk to a lot of women with facial scars.
Yeah,
How many women with facial scars have you come across?
badass ones. A lot of them. There are a lot more out there than you think they're hiding them. But when you find them, always a good story behind.
Are you counting small scars, or are we talking like full on
I do a scan of their face, like a
Across the
T-100
face.
Terminator. Wow. What was
Oh,
that?
wait.
A bike accident?
Hey, were you abused as a child?
No, you don't say that. You don't say that. Man.
Well, I mean, what else?
But if they were,
We're just
it's a
bring up
good
your
line.
trauma.
That's another tick. You know.
now we're cooking.
you're-
Now we're coming up with some good ones.
You're talking about like trying to like get with girls. I was talking about this the other day, man. You remember? I was like, you're trying to get with these girls, man. You don't even know what their favorite color is.
That was
You don't know what movies they like. You don't know what they're into.
that was a big moment for me. I'm never gonna forget that. Every time I like get the urge to want to bang a girl, I'm gonna be like, that's all it is. I don't even know if I would like spending time with her.
Exactly, dude. You gotta like it's because they're people, you know.
These hoes ain't loyal.
No, but they're still they're still people. With lives and dreams. You ever heard of the word sonder?
Oh no, what is that now?
It's a good word.
Barry Saunders. He was
It
good.
means that everybody's
Running
living
back.
their own intricate life that you won't ever try to understand. Well,
Yeah.
attempt to understand.
Everyone's their own-
No, there's no way to find out who that person really is.
Everyone's their own main character.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah,
You know, walk up to somebody and they're like, "Wow, this is the main character my whole life was based around."
yeah. Even the dumb ones. You know what I mean? There's nothing you can do.
Even the dumb ones. You're saying there's a chance.
There's a pickle. Yes, there is. You know.
Oh my goodness.
You walk down there right now, pickle. You fucking fix your pants. Walk up to that cute girl at the bar, dude. You
It's
say,
not happening.
Your tits, my face. I'm Anthony Pickle. Nice to meet you.
Do it while you're on stage.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
that'd be funny if you're on
Oh, you're
stage.
doing
You're like,
your
my friend Dom tried to get me a good pickup line.
I think I saw
Just say
her
something
here
horrendous.
last week with Kate.
Yeah, just be like, I have a good pickup line. I want to try it out on someone. Hey, lady at the bar at the end. You know, and just point around and be like, your tits, my face. Let's try it out.
Do it hang
And then
loose?
see what happens.
Yeah, hang loose always hits, dude. That's
You
like-
know, because
Straight
if
up
it
front.
doesn't work, then it's a joke. If it does work, you're like, hey,
you might get the
you,
tits on the
you
plus.
taking me up?
joke.
You take me up on that offer?
It was not a joke at that point.
I know, that it's not a joke. But if it doesn't work, then you just play it off as a joke.
Oh, okay.
There you
I don't
go.
think I'm gonna do that.
You'd be like, hey, Toots, are you more of a gherkins girl or a pickle girl?
Yeah, I was gonna probably
Is it
just do like
gherkins
the normal jokes that I do. You know what I mean? I got this new one I was gonna try out. I thought it was pretty cool.
You're talking about looking fat, pickle. I'm actively looking at my gut.
I look like I'm running a pudge factory.
No, I thought I looked kind
Look
of
like
fat
I'm the
in the
king of
last video
Pudgetown.
too. I was like, hey, I kind of have a little
Yeah.
going on there. I also looked
What
like
is
a
that, like a
fucking
boner?
meth head,
Did
dude.
you fucking paint out a boner?
No, I just had a gut.
Oh,
But I
okay.
also look like a meth head because my hair. The short hair is growing on me.
I'm telling you, look like a '90s sitcom heartthrob.
Literally,
You know?
it's growing on me. That
All right.
was a sound.
That's spectacular, though.
Yeah. Wow. Wow, you really shook the fucking room with that one, dude.
I did great, guys. I'm doing great. I'm doing amazing. I'm fucking killing it out here.
Do you think
know?
you're getting better at
I don't-
hosting by doing this? That was
Yes.
the goal, right? The goal
Dude,
was to get better at hosting an open mic. Or no?
Dude, I don't fucking know what this is anymore.
I thought I
man.
remembered you
this
saying
is
that.
just like a
just
speakeasy
going off of what
open
you
mic
said.
now. I feel like, yeah, I know it was kind of to get better at hosting, but I don't get fucking hosting gigs anymore because I don't fucking go anywhere because I don't have the fucking time to anymore. It sucks. Work's kicking my ass, but and just life events, taxes kicking my ass.
Don't even get me started on that.
Fuck the IRS.
I'm gonna cut you off. I'm gonna stop the whole thing and start talking about taxes. We are not a tax podcast.
oh, holy! I'm going to talk about that when I'm on stage.
Working men, you know, and we're talking
Something
about
fucking
trying to get
hilarious
pussy.
happened today.
Yeah, dude, it's been hard at work, dude. All the girls are really stressed out, you know, because of taxes and stuff.
What?
It's like, oh my god, I know all this
Can I go
cash
over-
that I've been
dude, if I
handed.
go over
How do
there-
I calculate all of this? Like,
Can I have more? Can you give me more money so I have more money, more problems?
I could de-stress
Yeah.
these women.
No, you can't, baby.
I could
They
try.
like you. You like you around there.
I thought so.
Whenever when on
You're
Sunday,
having a
whenever
good
you're
time.
there and you leave, they go, "Where's Pickle?"
Oh,
Where's-
yeah.
Yeah, Rain was asking about you.
Shoot.
Yeah.
I was telling her, hey, my buddy Josh is here. Remember Josh? Because like Josh got a lap dance from her. She's like, but he's not Pickle. I mean, no, not Pickle.
That's where my pickup lines.
Juno
work.
was there last week.
Oh, my favorite. Yeah.
Juno was like, "Where's your short friend at?" And I was like, "My short man that I know,
Short king.
short champion, the short champion that I'm friends with." He's not in because he's sicky poo. That's
That's
what I said to her.
Sicky poo.
I said that.
What?
I told Juno that you were
That's
sicky
good.
poo.
That's good.
You were though.
Was I?
Yeah, it was after you did karaoke at the club. You don't even remember.
I don't even remember the pictures at the Church of Satire. It was like the Hangover movie for me. I was seeing the pictures and I was like, "That was me." What?
You were the man. You were talking to chicks.
I had no idea what.
You were talking to girls.
I.
He said, "Wow, that was so funny to Bohemian Rhapsody," and you're like, "Yeah, yeah." And you walked away. Then you went back over to Craig Paul and Jake Finn. And then I walked up to you and I was like, "Hey, we're leaving." And you were like, "Yeah." And then we left.
Oh my god!
You know, that's what happened. That's what you did. You drove home. Yeah, what the fuck, Michael? You lose cannon.
I don't really remember any of that, but
You just remember waking
that's still up in the air for me as far as I'm
You were talking. The
concerned.
girls were. You stopped doing.
Oh fuck, guys, we gotta start in like 2 minutes.
You sang Bohemian Rhapsody to your heart out.
I did. Yeah, there was a video with Craig Paul.
Yeah,
Did you see?
and then a bunch
Me and him- he
of
was singing backup for me.
a bunch of girls from Hanover were like, "Dude,
Oh man.
Pickle." They
Okay.
didn't know your
I need to
name.
go back to that
You
bar.
were really
I'm gonna run
funny.
downstairs really quick to a.
I have to go first, all right, Ryan?
Yeah.
We'll be right there. Yeah.
But yeah, dude, I was. So
I'm
proud
glad
of
you remember.
I wasn't even that drunk. I only had like 4 peepers.
Dude, I don't know what it was. Got me so lit up.
I tried to keep it classy with the lady. You know what I mean?
That was great. Yeah, that way you're still able to perform, you know? After.
Life's not about sex, Pickle. There's way more. There's way more pieces to the pie.
Those ladies would have been way disappointed if they took me home and I just passed out and started farting.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. That is your first move. You black out and then you fart nonstop for an hour.
Clothes on, shoes on.
You fucking. Remember when I dropped you off at the futon at the Peps in the trailer? That's what they said. Ellen, my sister and her boyfriend were
They
there.
just lay there farting.
They were like, yeah, Pickle was okay. He farted the whole night. I don't know what happened.
That's so funny.
You know, but at least you're safe, you know. And then in the morning, you turned down a waffle that I made in the microwave.
Oh, really?
You said, "Nah, dude, get a toaster." And then you left. And then you left. You just went home.
Sorry, I don't remember that
The first time you did that shit, you fucking left a note, disappeared in the middle of the night.
either. It sounds like me.
You left a note that said, "Thank you for keeping me safe."
That's proof that I was there and I did that. You know, I believe that.
Dude, hey. You know, like, that's life.
I like to leave a note, you know, if I'm gonna go. That way, the people don't worry that I disappeared, got abducted by an alien or something. You know,
Oh, yeah.
is that gonna happen?
You'd survive that, though.
Of course. What? I would thrive in that.
Yeah.
I think I would do the best.
Like,
out
are you
of
gonna,
any
are you gonna
human
kill me?
abducted.
All I have to do for me to survive is get this thing up my ass.
Like,
That's it?
is that the only thing you want to put on my? Is there other things? You want to put?
Just that one thing that's
What
not
is
even
that
that,
thing's
just
bro-
that one not even that big thing.
Let's do a test, you know, like a control and then a test. Then we'll move forward with other holes.
Oh, dude. Oh, dude.
I'd ask them what they could do with the wrinkles. What can you do with these wrinkles here?
All right, we're done. We're done with we're done with the working. I like we should call this getting fickle with pickle.
What, the whole pod, or just like working man's pod? We'll talk about it.
I think we should do that.